we made it to the cottage and our starters survived. They definitely look hungry, so we're going to give them a feed right now.
So let's take a look inside at Bob Jr. And there's not a lot of activity. There's definitely still bubbles, but not a lot of activity at all. But remember, we completely changed the starter's environment today. So don't worry, starters are really very adaptable. And sometimes it seems like the microorganisms are just not very happy. But don't worry, it just needs some TLC, and we're going to give it that right now. I also wanted to mention that you're going to learn as you go along the smell of your starter. You're going to kind of get a nose for your starter to know whether or not it's hungry. When it's hungry, the smell is less sweet and yeasty and more sour and almost alcohol-like. So I'm going to keep the ratio the same. I could increase the amount of starter in the jar, but I've decided I'm just going to try it and see what happens. We have lots of time. So let's give our starter a good mix and discard all but 30 grams of the starter. Unfortunately, being at the cottage, I don't have extra containers, so I have to do it this way. Add your 50 grams of water and your 50 grams of flour, and then just give it a really good mix. Just mix it until you feel like it's all incorporated and it reaches that consistency of that thick kind of gooey paste. Then you'll just need to scrape down the sides of your container and make it clean so you can see if you get any rise. Then just place the cover back on and double check the height of your elastic. It shouldn't have changed much, and place it back in its snuggly spot. And please share with us, how's your starter looking at the end of day 6? I would just love to know. And we'll check on our starters again in the morning. Have a wonderful sleep tonight.